Well, when I first decided to make this piece, I wanted to merge the Beatles with the NASA animations, or the NASA footage of the cosmos, and I wanted to have the Beatles embedded in the Milky Way, and I made a mock-up of it, and I showed it to my boyfriend, and he said, well, that just looks like the cover of a science fiction book. And so then I got this idea, because I love science fiction, particularly like Ursula Le Guin, who's one of my favorite writers. I took what Kelly said, science fiction, and I said, oh, well, that's going to be the title. But instead of calling it science fiction, I put a comma in it because I didn't want it to be thought of as science fiction like a proposition for the future, but I wanted it to be about the present. So it's not a proposition about the future, it's about the present, and it's about science, where science is now, and the way that science comes together with the fictive, as you showed in the Hubble images and some of those amazing images, which are completely inspirational to me, they're not totally true.
Right.
That's not what you would really see if you could be there. Exactly. What's up, what's down, what's the proper color, what does color mean? And to scientists, we find that color means different things. It means temperature, it means distance, it has a lot of meanings. They use it to express things that can't necessarily be expressed in the images themselves, right? So I decided that this would be about the present. It would be about science and fiction in the present. And the thing about the dung beetles is that the fact that dung beetles use the Milky Way to orient themselves sounds like fiction. People don't believe that it's actually true, and I have to show people the articles about it, because people don't believe that this tiny little creature, who people look down upon because they spend their lives in manure, that they could have such an incredible ability. And it sounds like fiction, but it's true, and it's science. And so that's why I did it that way.